Meteorologist Jeremy Lewan is out in our backyard. Jeremy, it looks like we're going to need to keep the umbrellas handy tomorrow.
Absolutely. The umbrellas are going to be a necessity for your day tomorrow. Although it's rounds of showers and storms, you're going to need the umbrella all day because the rounds don't end until around 6 o'clock in the evening. So if you don't get a storm in the beginning of your day, don't let your guard down. You'll need that umbrella in the afternoon, more widespread coverage then. Got to show you some photos. This one came in from Diane in Maria. Diane Beckett, she is a very faithful viewer. She watches us all the time. And I met her yesterday at the Frackville stop of Gojo, the very end leg of Gojo's day 5. And she always sends us beautiful pictures of her front yard and her backyard. And this one came from her garden boxes, a Western Tiger Swallowtail. Thank you, Diane, for always sending us in such great pictures. This is one that I took. This is a circumhorizontal arc. It is a very rare phenomenon in the sky. I have personally, as a meteorologist, never seen it until today in Dixon City. It is an awesome sight. It looks like a rainbow, but it's horizontal in the sky. The sun has to be positioned in such a way that it reflects within the ice crystals in cirrus clouds very high up in the atmosphere. And that phenomenon happened here. It was very awesome to see right there across the middle portion of the picture. And once those two cumulus clouds in the foreground moved out of the way, it actually extended pretty far. And sometimes these circumhorizontal arcs are only a sliver of the sky about that big. So to see one this big was fantastic. And I'm really glad to be able to have seen it. If you saw it up in Dixon City or in the surrounding area, you would be able to see it in about a 5 to 10 mile radius. Send me a picture. I'll show it on the news tomorrow evening. Williamsport, you're dealing with lots of clouds. Unfortunately, it is raining and storming out in Lycoming County, and it's headed towards Schuylkill County next. Right now, temperature 76 degrees, winds are calm. And there is the big batch of storms rolling through central Pennsylvania. Bloomsburg dealing with heavy downpours back through southern Northumberland County into Snyder County, too. Let's take a timed out version of where we're going to see it next. Pottsville by around 11:33. Berwick by 11:25. Summit Hill just before midnight, Jim Thorpe just after midnight, and it'll reach Broadheadsville by 12:30. Beaver Springs dealing with heavy downpours. Lewisburg dealing with heavy downpours. Sunbury and Shamokin too. If you're going out for a late night walk with the dog, hold off. Let these storms pass. They got a lot of energy with them, maybe even some high winds too. And they're dropping a lot of rain at a clip too. Look at this. The yellow, where the storms just tracked through, is more than an inch of rain. So what I'm worried about is some storms tonight, tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon, possibly going over the same spots. That's going to cause flash flooding. So there is a potential of more than 2 inches in some spots tomorrow. Just be prepared to see flooded roads, maybe even having those streams and creeks rising out of their banks. Whereas here in Avoca, we didn't pick up anything today. I think we'll turn it around tomorrow, finally get some rain after 5 days straight without any. 82 was the high in Williamsport, 85 the high in Avoca. Much cooler than we were yesterday. Yesterday we were in the 90s for many of us. Tomorrow we'll have a cooler comparatively day as well. Temperatures in the low to mid 80s. High temperature average this time of year, 85. I think we'll be just around that. All right, here's future clouds and radar. This is what we all need to be prepared for. As we head into the rest of the evening, some of those storms could propagate towards the north and east. So Scranton, although it doesn't look like that storm system is going to push towards us, it looks like it's going towards the general southeasterly direction. There could be a few that pop up over northeastern Pennsylvania within the next 2 hours. So if you're going out for a late Saturday night, have the umbrella handy. As you go towards Sunday morning, there is the risk for some scattered showers and storms. By 9:30, enough energy in the atmosphere to have downpours, maybe some small hail and high winds. Now, these flooding rains are going to be a repeat for your afternoon. There's your picture at 11 o'clock, possible showers and storms into the afternoon. And look at how we have rounds of showers and storms into the afternoon once the heating of the daytime with the sunshine out helps to fuel them. So we're not out of the woods until 6 or 7 o'clock. Notice how much of the shower activity is centered in northeastern Pennsylvania for our day on Sunday. So there are your rainfall amounts. Look at how some of them could easily exceed 2 inches. Got to be prepared for flash flooding. We're under a level 2 out of 5 risk of flash flooding and a level 1 out of 5 risk for severe weather in general. Overnight tonight, 70 will be the low. Sunrise tomorrow is at 5:53. Could be some storms and fog by morning. Humidity remains high all the way through the week until Thursday. And not only does the humidity remain high, Justin, but take a look at these high high temperatures. We have 90s for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Some of those could be record pushing. Got to be careful, got to stay hydrated, and got to keep the hat and sunglasses on for the first half of next week. Tomorrow we do have that weather impact alert in effect for the afternoon as a result of those potentially severe storms.
And Jeremy, we know you'll be tracking all that tomorrow.
Yeah, you know it.
All right, thank you so much.
Have a good night.
Courtney